What's up? Oh, we got people hopping on. Oh, I muted you. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Ava. Wait for a couple more people to hop on. And then I'll start. Oh, it is recording. I'll wait like 30 more seconds before I bring or I start everything. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Can everyone hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Good. Molly, can you hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up? I see the corner of her face. Okay, so today, one, thank you guys for popping on. Today, I want to talk about a little bit more of like visualizing before you guys go into your tea work. So basically, one, do you guys have a pen and paper? Can you guys show me that? Got your pen and paper up? Everyone got that? Okay. So what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to close your eyes and I want you to visualize a time when you guys were hitting in a game that you had your either your best at bat of your career or like best swing that you've ever felt. So think about that. And if there's nothing that comes to mind, I want you guys to pretend or like make up something in your head that would be something that you would be super excited about in a game. So I'm going to give you guys some things to focus on. So if you have an at bat or a swing in your head, I want you to answer these questions and then write them down as you think about them. Okay? So where were you when you had this swing? So what were you, at your home field? Were you in, another state? Was it a big tournament? What was it? So go ahead and start writing these down as you're doing them. Okay? And if you guys have that written down, I want you to write down, how was the weather? Was it sunny? Was it raining? Was it windy? Was it, was it snowing? Was it cold? How did it feel? Okay, next thing, I want you guys to think about, in that moment, were you nervous? Were you excited? Were you really happy? Were you anxious? How are you feeling? How many outs were there? Was the game on the line or was it just randomly, a time where you just had a really good at bat? Was there no pressure put on you? Okay, and then lastly, I want you guys to think about, what was the result? Where did the ball go? Did you hit a home run? Was it the winning base hit? Was it a line drive over the shortstop's head? Think about when it went off of your bat, how did it feel? Did you feel anything? Did it feel like, you were barely swinging the bat? Did it feel like you gave everything you got? What did it feel like? Okay, so do you guys have that at bat in your head? Do you guys have that written down on paper? All right, cool. Thanks, Maddie. Okay, so what the reason why I brought that up is sometimes when you guys are in games, do you guys ever feel like when you're in a certain at bat, do you ever sit in the box and start instantly feeling nervous or feeling like you don't want to get out or you don't want to pop up or the team's relying on you, that nervousness that you feel? Anytime you feel that, all that's going to happen is you're just going to focus on that negative energy and you're just going to be more nervous thinking about failing. So, what I want you guys to remember is in that moment where you're feeling nervous, I want you to go back to this exact moment that you just wrote on your piece of paper. Because that moment of what you were feeling and where it went and all of that, I want you guys to remember that feeling because all you felt in that moment was probably confidence. And the feeling after was amazing. And anything after that was probably one of the best feelings you've had in your game. So I want you guys, whenever you're feeling nervous, I want you to go to that moment and then hopefully that will bring your nerves down. So coming from that visual, when you guys are hitting off the tee right now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to set yourself up for situations. So I want you, and I'll give you a couple to start, but I want you guys write down a situation in your book and give yourself 3 at bats. So like put the tee inside, outside, high, low, act like there's a pitcher, sit in the box, and kind of what we were doing yesterday. If you guys were here, you stepped out of the box every time you swung, you thought about your adjustments, you stepped in. So we're just making this tee work as realistic as possible. So I want you guys to do that right now. So I'm going to make it really easy. There's just going to be a runner at first with no outs. So I want you guys to put the tee, inside high, and then the very next swing, put it outside low. Just constantly move it around so that it feels like a game. And then give yourself 3 chances, or, because it's hitting off a tee, it should be pretty easy. Give yourself 3 chances to hit the ball into the net and see, okay, do I think I would have gotten out on that pitch or that swing? Do I think I would have hit it over someone's head? Do I think it was a double? Was it a single? And I want you guys to write that out for the first, let's say, 5 situations. Does that sound good? Okay. All right. So everyone go ahead and do that. Go ahead and start hitting. Ava, can you hear me? So make sure, treat each of these swings like you're an at bat. Remember, would you be standing in the box? I know you just picked up that ball off the ground, but if you're standing in the box, would you stand in the box, hit, and then get ready to hit again? Or would you step out of the box, pretend to get your sign from coach, take a little bit of a break, and then step in? Okay, so try to treat it a little bit more like a game so that you have a routine. And then your feet, when you're swinging, your feet are always moving. So if you constantly are just sitting in the same spot, your feet are never going to be in the same spot. So just make sure you step out like you are in a game, just so your feet can start resetting every swing, okay? Okay, guys, couple more swings. Okay, let's go ahead and stop really quick. So with you guys on that round, did you guys only work someone on first base with no outs, or did you guys change situations? I guess you guys can't really answer me. Hold on, let me unmute you. Did you guys just work that one situation?
I did.
You did? You guys both did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now let's go ahead and change a situation. So Kate, I'm going to challenge you really quick, so stay off mute. I want you to give us all a situation that we can all work on.
Runner on second, 1 out.
Okay, perfect. So let me ask you this. If there's a runner on second with 1 out, where are you ideally wanting to hit the ball?
Like right field, right center area.
Okay. And then what pitch are you looking for that?
An outside pitch.
Okay, so that's kind of how I want you to set it up. Now, it's possible to hit an inside pitch that direction, but I just want you to constantly work. And maybe even with this, and I know it sounds a little silly, but sometimes maybe you set the ball low inside and you pretend like a pitcher's pitching and you just don't swing, just so you have that mindset of, okay, low inside, I don't want to be hitting that ball, because chances are I might be hitting that ball to the third baseman and I don't want to hit in front of the runner, kind of thing. So just kind of always having situations where you're only swinging at pitches that will give you that result the easiest, per se. So I'm not saying you can't hit get that result on that pitch, but setting yourself up to hit that pitch that direction will help you move that runner. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and work that. Ava, is that ball set up to be for you to hit it outside? Are you setting that up for an outside pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for you, I don't think that I don't think you should be that far back. I think you should scoot up a little bit and hit it a little bit, or practice hitting it a little bit deeper than you are right now. From what it looks like, I can't really tell, but that's what it kind of seems like. It seems like it's a little bit like ahead of your front foot.
Okay.
Okay. Also, are you guys writing down in this? Are you writing down how it's turning out? So you're hitting the 3 balls and then writing out how your at bat went? Yes? Give me a thumbs up or no? Yeah, okay. All right, so Ava, I'm gonna have you pick the next situation.
Am I on mute?
No, I took you off.
Okay. Bases. Well, runner on second and third, 1 out.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What's the score right now?
2-3. We're down.
Okay, so the winning run's on second base.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So where would you want to hit this ball?
Right field / right center.
Okay, and why?
So that the second baseman or person on second can get home without like getting an easy out third.
Okay. Is that your strength to hit it that side?
Huh?
Is that your strength? Are you really good at hitting it into the right center gap?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your go-to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and do that situation. All right, Maddie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have you come up with the next situation.
Okay. Bases loaded, 1 out, and the scores 14-10.
14-10? Dang, that's a big high score game. Okay, are you winning or losing?
Losing.
Okay, so bases loaded, you said 1 out?
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you want to hit this ball?
In the gap, right?
Okay.
So everyone can get
So you're trying to score all the runs.
in. Yeah.
All right, bases loaded, 1 out. You're down by 3 runs. 4 runs. Did you say 14-10?
Yeah.
You're just trying to tie the game.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Wait, how many outs and who's on?
Bases loaded, 1 out.
Woo. Okay.
She's just trying to tie the game up. 14-10.
You do your thing. So, girls, I don't know if you can hear me, but watching a lot of your swings, it kind of seems like it's the same force to the ball. Really try and swing as hard as you can, because in this situation with bases loaded, where do we want the ball to go? How far? Show me far. Far, right? Yes. Back, back, back. That's right. So really try to see how much power you can really get in your swing. I know Caitlin talks about going back and then coming to the ball. Really focus on that, because that will show your ball going farther and your swing hitting the ball a little harder.
Yeah, and to add on that, like this is you guys, when you guys are practicing, this is the perfect chance for you guys to test any type of theory that you can possibly test. So yeah, a couple swings, go as hard as you can and go and just see what's possible, because sometimes you take it a little bit too easy because you're too worried of failing. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because it's T work. So this is where you go to really try and see what you're capable of doing, and sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. But at the end of the day, at least you'll know what that feeling is. And sometimes you'll actually surprise yourself.
And they can keep hitting and listening and like feeding off of that too, Caitlin. Like when you mentioned that, it'll teach them like endurance and strength. And then they'll find more power in their swing because they're training that much harder in their swings.
Right.
Because right now, I mean, they look good. Like you can tell they're smooth, but
Right.
they're smooth like that because you've taught them the same, you know what I mean? But now it's like, okay, like in this 14-10 bases loaded situation, really see how hard you can hit the ball. Because if they were on a field and they're trying to hit the ball the farthest, I'm sure their swings would be like,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
different.
it's kind of hard to visualize when you're hitting into a net that it doesn't really go far. So yeah, 100%. Let's go ahead and do one more, either one more at bat or one more swing, and then write it down, and then we'll talk about something else. I guess I can talk while you guys are writing. So, one, did anybody wear their crazy socks besides me? Got my
I got mine on, but I can't lift them up like that high. I mean,
I unmuted you. Oh wait, maybe I didn't.
can you hear me?
No, I thought I unmuted Alicia, but I couldn't. Oh, there we go.
Check it out. I'm only able to do this because I'm sitting.
Right. Oh, same. There we go.
Oh, Chelsea, describe what you have on your socks.
Hold on, let me move away from the dishwasher. Oh, please. Let me go to this spot over here. I'll show you. Oh, that's not good either. Okay, well, here you go. Okay, so I have my dog on my sock and pineapples.
So cute. I just have a flag. It's not that cool.
I have cloths with donuts, so here we are. Did anybody else? Did you guys not wear crazy socks? Did you miss that memo?
Look how cute she is.
Okay, so last thing, 'cause we got about like eight minutes or so. I want you guys for this next like 5-ish minutes, set out something that you want to accomplish. So we wanted to talk about outside pitches. So maybe that's your goal today, is mastering that outside pitch. Maybe you struggle. Low outside is your weakness. I want you to make that your goal to figure out what in your swing right now is working. So maybe you notice that on a low outside pitch, you really pull your front shoulder. So you've really focused on this next 5 minutes, you're focusing on just keeping your chest down, maybe working at contact or going to extension, and just really mastering what you feel each part of your swing and see what you can accomplish. And if you have questions, you can unmute yourself and ask. But we'll keep watching. But I want you to figure out what that goal is, so you finish this practice with the same intention that you started with. All right, guys, let's start wrapping it up. Finish on a good swing. All right, go ahead and grab your notebooks and your pen. And I want you to do, I can't remember if Maddie was on yesterday, but I want you guys to do that same rating that you guys did like mid practice yesterday, of 10 being the best practice you've ever had, 1 being you've never swung a bat before and you have no idea what you're doing. I want you to rate yourself honestly on how you felt, you know, today's practice, your practice went in terms of like making adjustments, you know, visualizing, being able to get the job done, stuff like that. All right, once you have that written out, I want to say 1, thank you again for showing up. I really appreciate you guys and hope you guys learned or got a little bit better today. Again, if you guys have any ideas on things you want to work on or things you want us to talk about, we would love to help. Again, I want to try to do something tomorrow as well. Maybe like Monday through Friday. I'm not really sure yet. But I'll let you guys know. And then we're going to finish it off with proof that it happened. So we're going to do a little boomy. So I'll do it again. So everyone get ready. Did anybody bring, I don't think the girls wore their socks though. Hold on, I'm going to unmute everyone so I can get some answers. Okay. You guys didn't wear your socks.
I didn't know.
What?
I didn't know
It's
about
written in
it.
pink. I mean, everyone sees pink.
My mom did.
Run inside and go get a pair of socks and put them on.
Oh, we have less than a minute. We're going to get kicked out. Ah!
Here,
Okay.
take a picture.
We'll just do it really quick. All right. I'm going to hold up my sock. I'm just kidding. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's see if I can make it, okay?
Who's that?
Oh.
All right. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.